What's good? Let's get into Monday Night Raw from November the 3rd, 2025. A pretty boring show for the most part. We are about 3.5 weeks away until Survivor Series. The only good thing on the show is that Logan Paul returned, and he apparently aligned himself with the Vision. Apparently, from what I saw, I actually fell asleep watching this. I really did. So I ended up going on WWE's YouTube channel and watching what I missed. So Logan Paul has aligned himself with the Vision. That's interesting. I do like that, though. I am pretty intrigued by that, even though he didn't need Paul Heyman to help him out, that being Logan Paul, but it's fine nonetheless. All right, let's go ahead and get into Monday Night Raw. Not going to be a long one. So we kicked the show off with CM Punk. He really doesn't say much of anything. He just puts over how it's vindication for him that he walked around WWE for 2 years being a king without a crown. He mocked Seth Rollins and everything. He put over Jey Uso. So, there's that. He knows that there's a bunch of competitors that want to shot at him from the bronze. He also has a list of guys that he wants to face: AJ Styles, John Cena, Dirty Dominik Mysterio. He also mentioned JD McDonough, which was dumb as hell. I don't know why he said that. He even also mentioned Sheamus. So, there's that. Logan Paul came out. He didn't really say much of anything. CM Punk basically told Logan Paul, no. He basically wanted him to go to SmackDown to face Dragunov. Logan Paul says, no, that's not what I'm going to do at all. Logan Paul put himself over saying that he's a Ferrari that no one can afford. CM Punk is a used Honda Civic with 270k miles on it, which is hilarious. So Logan Paul puts over his resume saying that he's been in the ring with John Cena and AJ Styles and Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman comes out. He starts to bicker with CM Punk and Logan Paul. He calls Logan Paul a bitch without an owner, which is hilarious. Then he said some words to CM Punk. Then Logan Paul, he bickered with Braun Breaker for a little bit. Then CM Punk wanted to fight the Bronze. So it happens. Then Logan Paul, he helped out CM Punk only for a brief moment. And there was that. So this is okay, I guess. It was a little bit too long, but it was all right. So moving on from that. The Kabuki Warriors, no, my bad. I'm sorry about that. Still, this actually leads us into the first match of the night. Nikki Bella and Stephanie Baker, they were defeated by Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. Nikki Bella is a clown. I don't know why she still does this shit. I don't know why. I mean, we get it. She's got issues, but she don't really need to be wrestling at this point, if we're being honest. We just don't need to see her wrestle anymore. So Roxanne Perez wins via the Pop Rocks. Who cares about this garbage? Moving on, we basically get another, the same video package from Saturday Night's Main Event from John Cena talking about, who he's going to face and everything else at Saturday Night's Main Event. Okay, cool, I guess. Whatever. Moving on from that. So, CM Punk is backstage with Jey Uso. Jey Uso says he saw everything that happened out there. Something in his heart tells him to help CM Punk out. Punk asks if he can trust him. Is he talking to the main event, Jey Uso, or is he talking to Little Roman? Jey Uso says he's talking to the main event. If he were champion, the Vision will be coming after him. They're not going to stop. Jey Uso tells CM Punk to let him help him. Jey Uso wants to body this Vision problem. Punk says he's going to go get his gear, and then they bump fists, and they both say yeet. I don't give a damn about this. Moving on. Penta versus El Grande Americano. So, Penta wins, actually. He wins being the Mexican driver. Doesn't really mean much of anything. So, whatever. Penta is just like everybody else on the main roster. He's booked 50-50. He wins some, lose some. Win some, lose some. Up, down, left, right. Hot, cold. Light, dark. Same shit. Who cares? So, post-match, the Grande Americana family, they tried to beat up Penta, but to no avail. Whatever. I don't care about this. I really don't. Also, apparently, Ludwig Kaiser has a new hot Mexican girlfriend that he's, dating now, which is cool. And so I guess he dumped Tiffany Stratton. So it is what it is. Okay, whatever. It happens. But Ludwig's the man, though. He's the man. I mean, he's pulling young baddies, and he's getting probably a little bit older baddies too. So yeah, good on Ludwig. Moving on. Kairi Sane, she says that there'll be no more disrespect shown to Asuka. Asuka says she's the only true legend of the women's division. What they did last week was a small test of what they're capable of. So then we see footage of what happened last week with them attacking Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Asuka says they haven't forgotten about Bayley. Out of the kindness of their hearts, they're going to let her walk off. Asuka says her kindness won't last forever. She'll do whatever it takes to prove that they're the most dominant tag team in the women's division. Who gives a damn about this shit either? I do like the Kabuki Warriors. I'm a fan of them, but I just don't care in the long run. Moving right along. So, Dominik Mysterio, he comes out, he gets on the mic, gets a really good reaction from the crowd and everything. He talked about what he did for Saturday night's main event and everything, and how he's the greatest IC champion of all time, and he's the greatest AAA champion of all time. So Rey Mysterio, he shows up. So Rey says it doesn't matter what Dominik says. He's not the king of the luchadors. So Rey then talks about El Santo, Blue Demon, and Eddie Guerrero, how they were the best. So Dom then says that Rey wants Dom to say. Rey's shocked. My bad. Rey is shocked that Dom thinks that he's better than all of them. Dom tells Rey to keep his father's name out of his mouth, referring to Eddie Guerrero, which is great. I love that. That was really good shit there. Dom said that he's better than all of them. Blue Demon, El Santo, and Eddie Guerrero. He said there's also one more luchador that he's better than, and that's Rey. So, Rey says that Dom can disrespect him all he wants to, but he doesn't care. But he's not going to disrespect Lucha Libre. So, Dom says that Rey's jealous. And he says that Rey's already trying to steal his mustache. So Dom says that he made the Mysterio name relevant. Not only that, but Dom has surpassed everything that Rey's done. So Dom tells Rey to listen to the king of the luchadors and get out of his ring. So Rey says as long as he's around, Dom will never be the king of the luchadors. So Dom then throws the mic, and him and Rey, they brawl. So that's cool. I do like that. Good shit there. That's interesting. So that's another thing that I enjoyed on this miserable show. So, but Rey looks good though. He really does. He's 51, and it's like with the knee surgery that he got and everything else, and the stem cell surgery and stuff that he's gotten in his legs, it feels like he's like 40. So, good stuff there. I mean, moving on. So, we see Adam Pearce. He's backstage drawing names from a Tumblr. And then we're going to see who's going to be in the last time is now tournament. Okay, whatever. So, Bayley, she's backstage with Live Valkyria. They don't seem to be on the same page. Bayley says they need to focus on the Kabuki Warriors, Lyra knows my bad. Lyra needs to know if she can count on her. Bailey says they're good, and then they dap up, and then that was it. So Becky Lynch, she shows up. So she wants to get a bunch of things off of her chest. So she's been going through a lot for this past few weeks. She's got a hot husband who's injured at home. The Division has lost their minds and ruined everything. Becky Lynch has been saddled with a crooked referee, hell-bent on holding her down. After all that, Adam Pearce sent her home to cool down. Becky says she's the definition of cool. The only cool thing that came out of New Mexico is a show about how much meth these people do. She says that Maxine Dupree is not cool, and she's lucky because she got to step in the ring with her and live to tell the tale. Maxine Dupree won't shut up about it. The crowd is making her feel like she belongs. Maxine Dupree doesn't belong. You don't survive in this business by being lucky. You have to be good. Becky Lynch is the best, according to both Bleacher Report and Sports Illustrated. They say it. Becky Lynch isn't a lifelong student of the game. This isn't a test for Maxine Dupree. Can cram for. Maxine Dupree can train with the best. Next time, then the ring will be one wrong move will be the last for Maxine Dupree. And then Becky says, welcome to the big time. Okay, whatever. Don't care about this shit at all. I really don't. I don't care. It was a good promo, but I just don't seem to give a fuck about it. Moving on, this leads us into the Kabuki Warriors versus Bailey and Lara Valkyria. And basically, the Kabuki Warriors, they win. Oscar lock onto Lyra. She taps out. So, cool stuff there. I do like that. Good stuff there. And then Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, they show up to make the save. Because the Kabuki Warriors were going to beat the shit out of them some more. We get some more some more Judgment Day nonsense. I don't care about it. Who cares? Who really cares about this shit? The Judgment Day needs to break it up. Move on. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, they defeat JD McDonough and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day. I don't care. So they retain the tag team titles. Who cares? Moving on. So Stephanie Baker is leaving backstage when Nikki Bella stops her. Nikki Bella apologizes for losing and getting Stephanie Baker in a title match against Raquel Rodriguez. Nikki says she's rusty and she's making bad decisions. Nikki is wondering why she's here anymore, and I'm wondering the same fucking thing. Like, why are you still here? Like, just leave. Please just leave. So Stephanie Baker stops her and says that Nikki Bella's amazing. Stephanie Baker tells her to believe in herself because she paved the way for this division. They embrace and whatever. I don't care about this at all. So, Jey Uso, he is backstage. He's getting ready for the tag team main event. Paul Heyman says that the Usos always kept him guessing. He can't figure out why Jey would team up with the man who prevented him from becoming the World Heavyweight Champion 2 days ago. Jey Uso says he has a lot of respect. He has a lot of people in his ear, but he respects CM Punk for beating him with no tricks. Jey Uso doesn't care about what the tribal chief or Jimmy would say. All he cares about is what he thinks about himself. Paul Heyman says he likes that. Paul Heyman asked the Bronx to wait, but the leashes are off. It's an all-out war with the roster. They don't conform to the vision. They get smacked at the door. Paul Heyman says that Jey Uso has a vision all of his own. Paul Heyman wishes Jey Uso good luck, and then he leaves. Whatever. Okay. So we get some first round tournament matches announced. So it's gonna be Shinsuke Nakamura and Sheamus, and then it's gonna then Nick Aldis on Friday will reveal the next 2 matches. I don't care about this at all. I just don't. I really don't. This is lame. This is lame. And then John Cena will be there next week in Boston. Yay. Main event of the evening. I didn't watch this at all. I was knocked out. So basically, it was a double count out. And then post-match, CM Punk gets a chair to fight off the bronze. Logan Paul shows up with the brass knuckles. He sucker punches CM Punk, and he hands the brass knuckles to Paul Heyman. And Logan Paul shakes the hand of Paul Heyman. And so Logan Paul is now a part of the Vision. So this makes perfect sense, right? So he is now the Seth Rollins of the faction. Now, this could be just for Wargames and also probably for Saturday Night's Main Event, which makes perfect sense. So maybe that's why all this occurred. But hopefully they'll get around to Braun Breaker being champion, which he probably end up will being eventually. I don't see CM Punk having a long reign as champion. I just don't. So, but this is fine. I do like this. But Monday Night Raw was boring as per usual. I did like the face-off between Rey and Dominik. I thought that was really cool. Good shit there. I liked the Logan Paul joining the Vision stuff. That was good. Everything else on the show, just didn't give a fuck about. But what did you guys think of Monday Night Raw? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.